Just a pull-on Ponte pant, and just that really perfect, easy to wear. Fit into your wardrobe, whether you're looking for that workwear pant, if you're somebody that just loves Ponte and the feel of it, this is going to be a great addition. These are the ones I'm wearing. This is your midnight navy. Then this is the desert taupe, so great neutral for this time of year. Goes so well with the soft white in the blouse. How chic and put together with that look. Just add on a shoe and you're done. You know, cute bag, big pair of sunglasses, and you could do this as, you know, you could do this as a jacket rather than a shirt. And then we also have them in the charcoal heather. So this is going to be your grey option, and the reason it's a heather is you can see that slight heathering to the fabric. So it's not a solid like the other colours, like the navy and the taupe. This is going to have that heathered look where you've got highs and lows coming through, which I think just visually makes it a little bit more interesting, and especially with grey, it makes it feel a little bit more expensive. You're saving $36 off the QVC price on these. They come in sizes 4 through 24. Sizes regular or petite. So your regular inseam is 30 inches and then your petite is 27 inches. And this is our last colour. This is the black, which we're just showing you on QVC.com. I mean, black, when don't you need a black pant? And of course, being Ponte, they're just so versatile. So I'm going to just move the taupe to the front and give you a tour. So you have this easy pull-on waistband. There's a lot of stretch in the fabric. So you can see, you know, this isn't something that's going to dig in or be uncomfortable. If you're someone who has to sit for a long time during the day, whether at work or whether if you're somebody who's at home and you're sitting for a long amount of time, this is going to be a comfortable waistband to sit in and feel comfortable, but then have that look of a pair of pants rather than a pair of sort of joggers or leggings. Smooth, kind of slim leg, so they're not tight like a legging. You can see them on me. It's going to be a straight kind of fit rather than something that is tight and clinging to the body. And then they also come in regular or petite. So I'm in the regular, and I am, you can see that and I'm 5'5", so that 30, it's just hitting right on the sort of heel of my shoe. And the petite inseam on these is 27 inches. I'm in the size 8, and these fit me perfectly. So, you know, they're just that pull on, very comfortable. And then on the back, you've got pockets. So they're just going to give a little bit of shape to your booty, give you somewhere you can put your keys or your hands or your tissues or whatever you want. But it just gives them more of a feel of a look of pants, especially if, like me, you're wearing something that doesn't give you a lot of bum coverage, that you've got something there to kind of to tell a story. And you know, we all know the secret now that the kind of pocket positioning and the size of pockets can kind of create an illusion for the eye, and that's what these pockets are doing, being that kind of smaller size, and the positioning so that they're a flattering pocket on the back. A669 742. This is that desert taupe. I'm wearing them in the midnight navy, and then slightly different option is that heather, charcoal heather. So this one has that heathering, the highs and lows in the grey, so it tells a slightly different story. We also have them available in black. And your clearance price on these is $43.99 for a national brand. There's a great story behind Coldwater Creek, how there were two New Yorkers who decided to go and live out in the country. And so everything in Coldwater Creek is inspired by their love of nature. And I feel like these pieces really speak to that, because there's a simplicity to the dressing, to the style. It's a lot about comfort and quality fabrics. And that's what you're getting with this. You know, really high quality materials, and then pieces that never go out of style. You know, this isn't a pant that next summer you're going to be thinking, oh, you know, why did I get those? You know, what was I thinking? Because the silhouettes are very classic, especially that slim leg. It's not something that's too extreme in one way or the other that you're going to suddenly think, oh no, I'm not quite sure what I was doing when I bought that. And the great thing is you're getting them where you're saving $36. So 3 easy payments of $14.66 will get these home. You could also add on the shirt. So this is the shirt that we just saw from Coldwater Creek. If you wanted to do a top to toe look, it's going to be $28 and change to get both home on 3 easy pay. I love this combo. So this is the soft white with that desert taupe. If you wanted to do a tonal story, you could do the pants I'm wearing and then the blue. So the pants are in the midnight navy, and then this shirt colour is called the creek blue. Should have known. But I kind of love that as a, you know, imagine that with just a little white tank underneath. And then we also have the charcoal heather. This one has been the most popular. Lots of you coming in for that. Take a look at Ashley wearing these. I love the story that she's done with that. And I think that that's a woman with control top that she's got there. Looks so chic. You know, do you remember when grey became a whole thing? One of my friends always says, she said, I knew, you know, she also says how much I know about fashion. She said, you were wearing grey before everybody else was. But, you know, grey is that kind of new neutral. And it is, you know, a great alternative to black, especially if you're somebody who lives in black during, the, you know, the rest of the year and you want to kind of creep out of it. Grey could be a great option. So charcoal heather, desert taupe, and then, of course, that midnight navy. That's the one I'm wearing. A669 742. They're a slim leg pant in Ponte from Coldwater Creek. Sizes regular or petite, that 30 or 27-inch inseam. Sizes 4 through 24. I'm 5'5", and I'm wearing them in the size 8. Now, we are halfway through your